What's going on, UFC fight fans, USFC fight fan? It's your boy, Emmatic. We got a good one for you. Welcome to USFC All or Nothing. This is a very special card, a very different card. Uh, we are having our first ever title for title match here in the USFC. We got Jassim defending his MMA title up against Ungodly War. This is their third time fighting, and Ungodly will be putting up his UGK championship. Like I said, title for title, first time here. And, of course, that lends you to the name of the event, All or Nothing. Either you win or you go home. And for the rest of the card, the stakes are high for everyone else, too. We do have a, quote, fight pay system in the Discord server. Anybody who wins get double the pay, and the losers get nothing. Like I said, you win or go home. Let's take a closer look at the rest of the lineup. Already talked about the main event. In the co-main event, we got the number 2 ranked Standard Bang competitor Mayweather going up against the number 8 guy, Portuguese Danny. Now, don't get that number 8 confused. He's ranked 8, but he's on a 4-fight win streak, and with this 5th win, if he gets the win, he will qualify for an automatic Standard Bang championship. Same thing for Mayweather too. If he wins this fight, he gets guaranteed a Standard Bang championship fight. Fight before that, we got number 3 ranked Trials War going up against Karts. Number 4, the winner of this fight, again, gets guaranteed MMA title shot the next go round. Like I said, man, the stakes are high. There's a lot on the line in these fights. Looking forward to what we got going on, and I think I got some help in the commentary booth. Just joined me. What's going on, JC Gamer? Can you hear me? Yes, no, you're there. I think he might still be getting set up while we wait for him to get his self situated and mic'd up and everything. Let's go ahead and get started with this first match, man. Let's go back to the lineup. Sorry, not that. Let's go right here. Our first fight is going to be Balin 69 going up against a late replacement, Herb Dank 732. It was supposed to be Nightmare in that spot, but Nightmare had some things going on. But Herb Dank, he stepped up to the plate. Last second, short notice, and I think those guys are in the lobby. I think they're ready to go. So let's go ahead and kick it to them and see how they're gonna kick us off this live event.
Mr. Emmatic, how you doing today, brother?
What's going on? I think this is iGoat.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Doing good. Glad you can join me. I think JC Gamer is getting situated as well. So as soon as he's able.
What's up?
Oh, what's going on, JC Gamer? How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yo.
Sounded like somebody went out.
What's up, show guy? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, what up, man?
We got some. we
got us some people in here now. Yeah, how you doing, brother?
Y'all hear me pretty well?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, man. I went from thinking I had nobody in the booth to having 4 people total. That's what's up.
All right.
But yeah, I think these guys are in the lobby. They're ready to go. Looks like their ping is a little high, so we'll see what they're working with when the fight gets going. And like I was saying earlier, man, Herb Dank, he's a late replacement. Nightmare was supposed to be there, but he stepped up to the plate. And this will be a Standard Bang fight, so let's see what these guys have to offer.
Ooh, we got a McGregor versus Pettis. I like it, especially for Standard Bang.
Yeah, it really serves the purpose of the karate style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both good standing bang picks.
Now, Balin, he's been here. He's done that. I believe it said he was number 7 or something like that in the Standard Bang division. So he has a lot to lose. Like Herb Dank, he's kind of playing with house money. He's stepping up to the plate last second. Like I said earlier, I believe this may be his first fight in the USFC in total. So a lot for him to prove, but Balin has everything to lose in this situation. Let's see if he can, do what he needs to do to get this W.
All right, let's see what it is. Showtime. All right, show us.
Yeah, You definitely got to be careful with those spinning kicks from Pettis, because like if you miss one of those, a left hand can come from Connor and knock you down.
I like the straight round hook combos that's coming out right now from McGregor.
And I know from personal experience that Balin, with the drop right there, Balin is a menace on the feet. I've seen him use characters like Holloway. I've seen him use McGregor, and I've seen him put a pace on people. I've seen him just break people down systematically. Balin is no joke. So it's really, we got to shout out Herb for stepping up and even taking this fight, because Balin is no joke.
Right.
This is a big opportunity for Herb.
Oh, for sure. You get a win over somebody like Balin, that's definitely going to boost you up in the rankings for sure.
And I'm just getting word that Whiskey Lad is able to hop in on commentary as well. So we're getting him situated.
Okay. I feel like I'm playing catch up with y'all because I was watching on YouTube. Now I'm actually in the stream seeing it when y'all seeing it right here.
So JC Gamer, man, if you were Herb and you were a late replacement, which you've probably been late replacements, probably maybe not on a live card, but maybe you have. I mean, you play in a lot of leagues. So what's your mindset if you were a late replacement like him? What have you experienced when you've been in similar situations?
Well, yeah, I've been on like some big cards before. Like I was on the co-main of a UFL card, being a late replacement, and
these leg kicks and knees seem to be doing a toll here.
I've been watching that as well. Something I've been noticing too.
But as for the stamina advantage, looks like it's showing a little bit in McGregor's favor right here. If I was McGregor, I would be most definitely tax that body. You know, when it comes to Pettis, because his body health stat is not the best, but they both look as if they're doing really well as far as not throwing too much spinny stuff, and if they are, they're at least hitting the block. They're keeping it real simple and technical.
It looks like McGregor has the block advantage as well by a good bit already nearing the end of this first round. So I'm wondering if over the course of the second and third, we might see that block just starting to get shredded, and McGregor's power is no joke. So that's something, that was a leg check right there.
Right. These guys, yeah, and they use those longer animations. That's going to tax their stamina if they don't hit the block at least.
I gotta admit, I wasn't paying 100% attention because I was doing some things in the background. But what did y'all see from that first round? Who do you think got it, BP?
Oh, McGregor. McGregor had the drop, and from what it's looking like, McGregor's winning the stamina. He's winning the block. His block is more. He has more block left, and to me, it looks like Balin is kind of not taking control, but is starting to go into his favor.
Yeah, sorry, it's having some technical issues. But what I was saying is that, like, it's definitely a lot of pressure, but you really want to go out there and, like, give it your all. Just, like, you know, take a bunch of risks. Just do everything you can to do it, because you know the odds aren't in your favor.
Yeah, especially when you're a late replacement and facing a guy like Balin. Can you imagine Herb coming out here throwing a Showtime kick and getting the KO? That would boost that reputation. When I fight late replacement, I typically do. I try to be a little fancy. I try to go out, maybe go a little extra, because why not? I was late replacement. You know, I still want to win, but I try to put on a little bit of a show. I have a little bit of a crutch in case I lose. So
yeah, I mean, if you lose, you lose. So like, might as well put everything you have into it.
Put your name out there too and make it, let it be known. But it's not looking good for Pettis.
Yeah, saw McGregor duck that kick and body rock. Okay.
Looking like it's only a matter of time
at this point.
It's looking like a matter of time now. This looks like it's starting to turn into a snowball effect. Balin is just starting to go with the little taunt right there. Balin, I see you. I like it. Good body kick from Pettis, though. He's not out of this. Don't get it twisted. Oh,
and
man, what a combo. Balin
doing it. He over there showing out.
Yeah, he's doing great work with Connor right now. This is exactly what you want to see.
And yeah, man.
This is the kind of performance you want to put on if you're this much of a favorite.
Ooh, lands the flying knee right there, though.
And if Balor can
Yeah,
pull
that
it
seems
off,
like this something off the land.
if Balor can pull it off, which it's looking like he might be able to. Right now, he's sitting at 5-3 in the stand up bang division. He's on a 1-fight win streak, so this will be his second fight in a row. But the interesting thing, going from 5 wins to 6 wins, a lot of people, what I think a lot of people don't know about the USFC's ranking system is once you get past that 5-fight win mark and you get your 6th win, you get a significant boost in rank points. So if he gets this 6th win, he'll jump up dramatically in the rankings, probably. So this will be a big win for him and his aspirations of getting a title shot again.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Good deal. Oh,
And just
ripping
look at
that
the
body like we're
overall-
talking about his body health stat. Oof.
Man, these boys are just throwing.
And I think Whiskey Lad has officially joined the commentary booth. Whiskey, can you hear us? And more importantly, can we give us say a little something, see if we can hear you?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me? Is it too loud?
Does it sound
No, I
good?
hear you perfectly,
Is it?
brother. Oh, we were
Nice.
getting
Look
the
at some-
out right there.
Classical straight.
Man.
That man took his left hand, reached into his throat, took his soul.
He Ermacked him right there. Took his soul with that left hand. Balin, what a performance, brother.
Yeah.
We got Big Papa in the YouTube comments saying he would sleep both of them bums. I'm not sure if I believe that, but hey, who am I?
Confidence is key, you know what I mean?
Yeah, confidence is key, but Balin is no joke. Big Papa, you better watch yourself.
Yeah, good job by Balin, and thank you for Herb for stepping up, man. Like I said, he really had nothing to lose, but he gave his best, so I'm sure he'll be back. He'll get some more opportunities, so nothing to be upset about on his end. Just glad he can represent. But with that said, now that we got a full house, man, let's take a look back at the rest of the lineup real quick, and I want to get y'all's thoughts on the title fight. Like I said earlier, this is our first title for title fight. What do y'all think about that, man? The MMA champion going up against the UGK champion, winner takes all. Like, that's what's up, in my opinion. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
Yeah.
I think it's
Go
gonna
ahead,
be
gents.
fucking
Go ahead,
awesome.
gents.
I think it's gonna be fucking awesome. Honestly, I've watched some ungodly fights. I think I've fought him once before too. It was one of the toughest ones I've had. Honestly, I've also fought. I don't know how you say his name. Just say him, JX, whatever. They're all very good combatants, very good players. I'm looking forward to the main event.
And then, obviously, like I was saying earlier as well, that main event fight sort of trickled down and made me have the idea to stick with the theme of all or nothing. And if you win tonight, you get double the pay, and if you lose, you walk away with
That's right.
0.
Forgot about that. So Balin, not only did you put on an impressive performance, but you're gonna get a double paycheck as well. So I know he's over there smiling after that win.
Dollar bills.
What do y'all
Gotta
think
get your
about this
rolls,
next
man.
fight coming up, man? We got Dante versus Sambo War, and I'm friends with both of them, so I don't particularly have an opinion. So that's why I'm asking y'all. What are y'all's thoughts on this fight coming up?
Man, from what I know of Sambo, man, I think he's for sure a former UFL champion. So yeah, man, and I think he got his role into the ESFL from doing that over there. So man, this should be very, very interesting, and seeing how he puts on this performance right now. Let's see that work. You know what I mean? I want to see this championship status from the UFL and see what it looked like over here.
Right. Samba was definitely one of my toughest opponents. I got to give it to him. He fights really well. He mixes it up really well. So I'm really looking forward to see how he does against I believe it's Dante he's fighting.
Right.
Yeah, Sambo is definitely a known name in the community. Like, if you've been around, I mean, even if you haven't fought him, you've heard that name before. Dante is a little newer on the scene. At least I haven't heard of him much, before he joined the USFC. But Dante's, he's game, man. He's determined to climb up those ranks, and he would have wanted a title shot like yesterday if you would have asked him. So he's eager to prove himself, I'm sure. But he has a tall test with the battle tested Sambo, and I think those guys are getting their invite ready. They're not quite yet in the lobby, so we'll continue to stall for now. I will ask y'all this, maybe last week, a week before, we did introduce the official USFC website, usfcgaming.com. What do y'all think about that and us just, continuing to innovate, continuing to push the envelope of, what you can do as a league and as a community?
Man, that website clean, but I already told you that website, because I didn't even know that was coming. I had no idea that was going to be a thing, and then you dropped it, and I clicked on it. It's a whole official website, man. It's got the rankings and everything. If y'all ain't seen it, y'all need to go check it out, man. That website is dope.
Yeah, brother. What you have done here with the USFC is like, it's its own brand, damn near an entity, brother. You can freaking, you've been doing your thing with this. Like I said, this is one of my favorite leagues. One of the most structured. There's no bias or anything within this at all whatsoever. I mean, if you guys like to game, you guys should really consider joining. If you haven't, I don't know what you're doing. Stop sitting on your hands and get with it. You know what I mean?
And I'm just getting word from the, sorry to cut you off, but I'm just getting word that Sambo is apparently not around. I guess Dante's not hearing from him. We're not sure where he's at. So for the time being, we're going to move forward to the next fight. And if Sambo shows up, we'll definitely get back to that, because that is a fight.
I didn't already have a fight. I would take it.
That is a fight that I want to see. So hopefully Sambo is around. Hopefully someone can get in contact with him, and hopefully
hey, if I wasn't on commentary, I'd easily taken that replacement fight. I was going to be on this card. I forgot. I had to go somewhere this morning, so I totally forgot to register for the life card. But hey, here we are.
Hey man, it ain't nothing but a word. You can step out and step right back in. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. And as far as USFC is concerned, I honestly do really enjoy it. I'm in ESFL. I do fight with UFL and a bunch of other leagues, but I really do enjoy what USFC has become. And I do feel like, honestly, we should be affiliate with ESFL at this point, like UFL is, or some this other league that I know of. But yeah, it's great. I love it here.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the ESFL. They did host our last live event, so that was a big deal for us. So we're not quite affiliated, but they did officially recognize us and show us some love. So we appreciate that. Really, at the end of the day, like you said, we're doing our thing. We're kind of like our own entity, just like every league is their own entity. Every league has their identity. We're just doing the best we can, and I'm just glad that we have a place where competitors can, showcase their skills and have a decently run organization to take advantage of.
We got Magical Cloud in the YouTube comments saying he's around for 40 minutes if Dante needs a replacement. And I know for a fact Magical Cloud is no pushover. So if Sambo doesn't show, that could be a possibility right there. We have Jaquise also saying he's JC Gamer's biggest fan. Now, JC just left the commentary booth, but Jaquise, I'll acknowledge that. And I'll actually say that you were talking about me. I think you meant to say you were my biggest fan, so I appreciate that, buddy.
Hey, if Magical Cloud, well, I know he's listening. If he did not already fight an undercard fight, I'll verbally let him know the fight is his next. We'll go ahead to the next fight. We'll get that going. And if Magical Cloud, if you hear me, the fight is yours if you did not yet fight on the undercards, which I believe you did not. So it's yours. Go ahead and get that invite set up if you want to get it cracking. But for now, we're going to go ahead and jump into Spartan 98 versus Conceited. Man, Conceited, he's another guy newer on the scene. Spartan, we all know him, formerly Sean
everybody
Corkery.
knows Spartan.
That's a legend right there. That's
legend.
Conceited has been talking a lot of trash in the chat. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with it, but he's here, man, and he's he's out there with it, man. He said he had a lot to say about this fight. So we'll see if he's able to back it up, or we'll see if Spartan can take that experience that he has in these high level moments and get a W.
This is going to be a big task for Conceited, man, and everyone has confidence, but I fought Spartan before. Man, he breaks you down so systematically. It makes you feel like you don't have a shot. Now, I'm nowhere near the level of Spartan, and more than likely, I'm nowhere near Conceited either, but I know what happens when Spartan gets his roll going on you, man. He just tears you down.
Yeah, I got Spartan on this one. I fought him before. He's pretty good. I'm looking to see how he does. Are we gonna see a Masvidal Covington? That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying to see how many takedowns we see this one.
So, Jaquise, I'm glad you only wanted to be JC's fan. I didn't want you as my fan anyway. Oh, he touched gloves. Look at that. I wasn't sure if Conceited would give him the glove touch or not. Okay.
All right. Back up in here. Oh, okay. What is this?
Go with the leg kick.
Now.
Ooh, lands the flying knee right there. Immediately stuffs it.
So is Covington, correct? I'm
Yes.
sorry, I stepped away for a second.
Yep.
Correct. We just saw Spartan get a head rock right there out of that clinch.
I'm guessing. Now, when I did the interview, I think he was talking about the first one to shoot is a B word as far as wrestling, but yet he chose a wrestler. I think he possibly chose the wrestler because the new buff, and he has 100 stamina. So
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, he ain't got no power, but let's see what he do.
We got Kuba.
Max Holloway situation.
Yeah. We got Kuba in the comments rooting for Spartan as Conceited shoots again.
Look
Not
at the
quite
one
there,
that
though.
just-
The takedown gets stuffed.
Man, Spartan does such a good job of getting that block low and then just blowing you up, man. Spartan, I love watching Spartan play.
You know,
If y'all can't tell, I'm a little bit of a fan.
I got to say this about Spartan.
Right.
We all know him as being a 3-time USFC stand-up champion, but this season he's 2-0 in MMA. He's doing his best work in the MMA division, and obviously this is the division that this fight here is taking place at. So
Right.
it's good to see that he's becoming a more well-rounded fighter. He's not just that stand-up fighter that we've all known and loved him to be. He's putting all the skills together and doing some work in the MMA division. So who knows, man? He may be in line for a title shot in the near future. You never know, man. Especially if he gets this win, he'll be 3-0. He's not far away.
Right. I love the fact that he's just cutting off all angles and he's keeping them pressed up against that fence, bro. Like, he is not giving them any room at all whatsoever.
Some very good slips from Jorge Masvidal too. Spartan is doing really well with the slip counters.
The way he's just keeping Conceited, he's just cutting him off at the cage. He's keeping his back there, but we see Conceited picking him up and slamming him down like it's WWE, and this is where he wants to be. But there's only 40 seconds left in this round, so how much damage can he do with these last 30 seconds?
I feel like this takedown at this point is more of a point fighting tactic than anything else.
Yeah,
But-
I would agree with that. Ooh.
Yeah, he's just picking them apart. I could already foresee
put him
the
down.
whole situation.
That was a great round for Spartan.
Yeah, those body shots take the stamina. It's taking the stamina off the first round here. Looks very interesting.
All right, going into round number 2. It's looking like Spartan is catching a roll. It's not. Of course, we're not counting Conceited out yet, but Spartan is starting to go a little bit here. I can see a little bit of a difference in their block already coming into round 2. Nice switch kick there, and a flying knee from Kobe. Okay.
I mean, when you got Kobe with 100 stamina, man, but then you got Masvidal with the power and also with the force of nature perk, it's like he got to use that stamina. He got to have that volume.
We see
in
Kobe
order to
shooting.
make the-
Not there.
You know, I
Oh,
really
there we
appreciate.
go.
I really appreciate it when I hear guys talk about this guy has this perk and this guy has that perk. I don't know any perks for anybody, so the fact that y'all know all these details, man, that's why I love having people like you all in the commentating booth, because, man, I don't know this stuff.
Yeah,
we
but
saw Spartan right there with a takedown, though. It didn't. I don't think he really meant to hold him there, but that's a. Kobe with the rock here.
Needs to keep it going, get his head held back all the way before he engages again.
Yeah.
Good work right there by Spartan. Yeah, because if he would have kept going, without that head held being that force of nature perk would not have done him any good. It only helps when you have more of your health up versus your other opponent in order for you to get that buff.
I think Kobe Covington right now should go for some shots to the body, honestly. Would help him out. Mix it up a little bit.
Ooh, we see
really
another
turned it
shot
up on
from
this
Spartan.
round.
Not there. I don't think he wants to be here. I don't think he wants to be against the cage with Kobe leaning on you. Okay, he circles out of it. So far, I would say round number 2 has went to Kobe. We got about a minute and 30 left in the second round, and
Gets another rock.
ooh, I think he's solidifying this round 2 for him.
Ooh, that was a rock too. I don't know if I'm a little behind on the stream.
It really turned it up on this round for sure.
For sure.
Compared to the last one where the stamina's at and ending.
Ooh.
And who was that saying they might think they are behind on the stream?
Yeah, I think I was behind on the stream.
Are you watching? Are you watching through the Discord voice channel, the share that I got going on, or how are you watching?
Well, I was on the Discord voice channel, but it's like laggy, super laggy. So I went to YouTube and I'm just watching through there. It's not
Okay,
laggy.
yeah. You're gonna be a few seconds behind on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Round number 2 coming to a close, man. Spartan's takedown defense has been phenomenal. Even when he's had to, he might have whiffed a punch and Kobe shot a great shot. He still finds a way to not find a way on the ground. Spartan has really stuffed these takedowns.
And looking at how the last 2 rounds, these guys are really looking to catch each other with that flying knee.
Mm-hmm.
I see Colby Covington throw a flying knee. That was something special.
No, I see a significant advantage in the block for Spartan, so I'm wondering if that's something he's looking to take advantage of as well. Maybe he's going to try to push the pace in this third round. See, he's landing 65% of his body strikes, and he gets a takedown.
Hey,
looking to control the ground for a little bit.
Yeah, we're looking. Yeah,
there's a denial right there.
Moves into top mount. You don't want to be here. Not specifically with Spartan. You don't want to have your opponent in top mount, regardless of who you are. And he gets back to his feet.
Oh, he denies it. Here we go. Oh, we lost.
And Spartan puts him right back down.
Oh yeah, we're playing for points at this point, basically point fighting, because the stamina is just too low. You could strike for so long and get caught.
Yeah, if your stamina's too low, you don't want to make any dumb decisions and get caught. It's real easy to get knocked out of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Spartan knows that he's been in some wars. Like we said earlier, he's been a stand-up bank champion, so he knows about that. Like right now, you got to think: do I want to be flashy and throw caution to the wind just to get a knockout and strictly for entertainment?
Oh man,
counts for points.
Or
That's
do I
what
want
it
to
is.
win?
Mm-hmm.
Conceited is doing a great job of when he gets taken down, he's immediately getting back to his feet. That's bravo to him.
Ooh, watch that down, boys.
There's the flying knee that Whiskey was speaking of. Kobe with the flying knee.
Yeah, when your stamina this low, you can have the less weakest power. You can still get a rocker knocked down.
Oh, Spartan catches him with a head kick. Man.
Nasty.
Okay, he survives. Conceded survives, but so far this is 100% been Spartan's round. I believe he has 2 or 3 takedowns, and then with the drop right there, it's not looking good.
Hey, that seals the deal.
Yeah, 45 seconds left. Not a lot of time, but anything can still happen.
She said, he's still trying to let him know something right quick.
Spartan's still trying to put him out. Oh, look at
Whoa. Are we going to see it? We in the murder business.
We got 15 seconds left. They're right back to the feet. Conceded. You got to go for it. Oh, what kind of Sean O'Malley? He gets sat down again. Oh, in the flash KO in 2 seconds. He's out.
Wow. Oh my God.
What a ending and what a performance.
Great job.
We in the murder business. You heard, Shogun. We're in the murder business.
That was absolutely fucking fantastic by Spartan.
What a fight.
Hook, man. That lead hook.
And shout out to Conceded as well, man, because he made adjustments in that second round, which is what gave us that exciting third round. If Conceded wasn't such a good player and he wasn't able to adjust, that fight wouldn't have been nearly as epic as it was. So shout out to both Conceded and Spartan. That was a great fight.
Yeah, Conceded knew he was down on the points, and he was definitely making an effort. He was trying to win that fight in that third. He did not want to lose. Unfortunately for him, it didn't go his way, but it wasn't for lack of effort. He definitely was giving it his all that last and final round.
Yeah, that knockout had shades of what's his name? Cody Garbrandt versus Asuncao, I think, that he knocked out.
Oh my gosh, yes, when he just walked away.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a moment like that for sure. That was McNasty.
Let's go ahead and talk about this next fight, though, man. So these next 2 fights are really interesting because, like I was saying earlier, the winner of these next 2 fights will get guaranteed title shots the next time the champions, whoever they be, defends the title. So we got Trials Ward #3 going up against Carter Karts, Juan China, whatever name he's going by these days.
Right.
In the MMA division. Wow. So this is a big fight for the MMA division, man. Whoever wins this will get that next title shot. Like, what are your thoughts on these 2 competitors? What do you know about them? What are you looking for in this MMA division fight for a title shot?
Oh man, I thought I had my mic muted. Sorry about that, fellas.
Well, I mean, Charles, he's from the war camp, so we already know the products and the people that come up out of there, man, great killers. So, but as for Cards, man, that dude has made so much improvements, like far as his stand-up and his ground. I knew him more as a ground guy, but when he, leaves the server, come back to the server, leaves the server, come back to the server, he's made very great improvements in his stand-up. So he's a threat everywhere.
Oh, real quick, I hate to cut everyone off. I forgot that we do have a fight to go back to.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask about that. Is Dante and Magical Cloud next? Yeah. Is that what we're about to see?
I think they're ready. So let's backtrack a little bit.
All right.
What do we know about Dante? What do we know about Magical Cloud? Now, Magical Cloud, he's been around. Dante is a little newer. What are you looking forward to, and what are you looking for in this fight?
Magical Cloud, when I fought him, he's a very good pressure fighter. I personally believe that's what he's gonna go for off the bat. Especially he's gonna try to get the round 1 finish. I believe this is a lightweight fight. Dante, I haven't really watched him all that much. I don't really know much about, so I'm actually looking to hear about him or see how he actually plays and what type of fighter he is. It's going to be a very interesting fight for sure.
Yeah, they're in the lobby. They're ready to go.
I fought both of these gentlemen, and I believe it's going to be more of a passive-aggressive type deal until somebody realizes that they're down on a card.
Well, we shall see. Those guys will answer all questions, and they're locked and loaded. Well, at least they're loaded. They're not quite locked in yet with their selections.
Like Magical might go with the Gaethje or maybe Barbosa pick. I think he's going to go with the Gaethje or Barbosa for Magical. And Dante, possibly the meta. This is Poirier. You locking in Poirier?
All right. It's gonna be a Poirier Oliveira, Charlie Olives.
Now, this is
I
interesting
think-
for Dante because Dante is ranked number 10 in standing bang, who was scheduled, as we know, to fight Sambo, who was 12. But now he's fighting Magical Cloud, who was ranked number 6. So Dante's has an opportunity to get a nice little points boost if he wins this one. So
Right.
good luck to both gentlemen, man. We'll see what happens.
It might be a mirror because I don't think he's out as a Magical still has to pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've known him as a Gaethje or Poirier player.
And Magical Cloud is another one of those 5-win individuals. So for him, if he gets this 6th win in the stand-up division, he'll get that points boost increase as well. So this is an important fight for both gentlemen.
All right, fellas, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All good.
I just had my brand new laptop come in, so that's good.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Still on the loading screen. All right, Magical. Don't let the pressure get to you. Don't worry too much.
I'm betting he's gonna pick KG.
Right.
What all was buffed on Gaethje since that recent buff? I believe his chin got buffed. I believe his leg health went up from like 89 to 94, I believe.
Did he need that? Just wondering.
Yeah, Magical was thinking there was another fight before his one, so I think he's ready to go.
We're gonna see Poirier versus McGregor 4 right here on
There
USFC.
was no check. There was no fucking check.
Oh.
All right, come on, lass. Let's get it cracking.
Dante's locked and Magical's locked. We got Poirier v. McGregor 4 live on USFC. I like it. All or nothing. This decides the rivalry right here.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. Let's see what it do.
All right, Dante. Dante, I'm in a couple of servers with him, and he speaks like he's a beast, and I joke around with him all the time. But I've actually never had the luxury of watching him fight, so this is a first for me. I'm interested just to see how good he is.
I beg to differ. I believe you saw my fight, right? Nah, I'm kidding. No comment.
That's right.
No comment, huh? You still trying to get that unresolved, right?
I keep forgetting that he's Nathan Drake as well, because in other leagues he's just Dante.
Right.
So I have seen him fight a few times actually. That's true.
Oh, Dante. Oh, there we go. My stream was lagging for a minute. I was about to say the wrong thing.
Ron King says he loves the commentary, so shout out to Attic. Shout out to Shogun. Them boys are goons in the commentary booth.
Appreciate it.
And then
I do believe after this fight, I'm gonna have to leave the booth. I got work in about 15 minutes, and I only live a minute away from where I work, so I should be able to watch the rest of this fight, and then I'm gonna have to step out, unfortunately, fellas.
I appreciate it, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
McGregor here with the pressure.
Who's getting the better of it? Is it going just like how I said, passive aggressive somewhat?
Somewhat would agree with that.
Trying to mount pressure.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Dante with the drop again.
Whoa, and he gave him
Dante.
There's no check. No fucking check. Yeah, man, I dread this weight class. I totally avoid it, especially since McGregor got buffed the way that he did, and Poirier got that buff. It's like, man, Poirier is like Jan, basically, here. It's a tank.
Yeah.
Without the freaking perks. He doesn't need the same perks as Jan. He feels the same damn way.
Yeah, Poirier feels a lot like Jan. They're both just tanks, man. They come forward, and if you get punched by them, you will feel it. They're both, in my opinion, some of the best fighters to use in UFC 4. As Dante gets another rock here.
Yeah, he's taking that lunch money.
Give me that money, boy.
That's right,
I
bro.
wonder if right now Magical Cloud is like, man, I did not think I would be getting myself into this.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I think
Man.
there it is. He's letting us know, like, yeah,
Dante is putting on. He's fighting with a purpose right now. He is trying to let everybody know he's the real deal.
I will say this though, with the way he's swinging, he is leaving himself open for some counters, kind of like that. There have been some opportunities for a back sway uppercut for Magical. So well, there goes that.
There goes that. Dante, what a performance, man.
That's a word, brother.
Now, if you said he's a talker, just imagine what he's going to do now on his first live card here in the USFC, getting the W like that.
Yeah, I can definitely see him letting some people know he's coming up in the general chat and any chat that he's in. He's gonna let these people know, as he should. After that performance, man, that was a great fight. But shout out to Magical Cloud for stepping up. Literally, very late replacement, last minute notice. He came in, took the fight. So shout out to Magical Cloud for keeping this event going on. But with that, I'm gonna have to dip out, fellas. Y'all enjoy the rest of the card.
I appreciate it.
All right,
man.
thank you. Bless up.
You too now.
Man, good stuff. Now we can get to the fight that I was getting ready for before, the Trials War versus Carts. Yeah, like a carry on. What are y'all thoughts on this fight?
Man, I think it's gonna be all around everywhere. It's gonna be a full MMA bout. We're gonna see some ground, we're gonna see some clinch work, we're gonna see everything here. It's not just gonna be stand up, because Carts will jump on you if he has the opportunity and he sees it. If he knocks you or rocks you, he's gonna put you on the ground. They'll play for points like that, I believe.
Hey, I absolutely lost connection at the end of the. What happened? Who won?
Oh man,
Dante got the knockout with an overhand
did he?
right, I believe.
Wow.
he put it on him. Something proper.
Oh wow, that is really impressive. Well done.
And this next fight is actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give everyone a heads up. This is a pre-recorded fight, just because the guys just wasn't gonna be able to fight live, so they did pre-record it. And the fight link will end abruptly, but we'll work with what we got, man. So here we go, man. Trials War versus Carter. Let's get to it.
Oh, with the bigums.
Is this oh wow, this is a heavyweight fight, isn't it? It's a really interesting choice.
I'm guessing
Andre Bishop.
Who's Cart? Who's is that? Let me see.
I think Andre Bishop. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting pick from him. Especially, it's not like this is a stand-up fight. This is a MMA division fight, and he goes with Bishop. So bold move by Carter.
Pure striker going up against a wrestler. It's a very McGregor Khabib feel. Although I don't know if it's going to be the same way.
Very nice. Slow pace a little bit. Pressuring.
Now, with Trials obviously having the advantage in wrestling, are you all? I mean, we're not even 2 minutes in, but I would have thought he would go for a shot like right away for a takedown, but he's deciding to, at the moment at least, keep it a standing fight with Andre Bishop.
Right. I think he's just possibly waiting for the right moment and picking his shots and try to make Carts gas, if anything. Because, I mean, it is DC. I'm sure he has a good block and everything, and he's letting off the block as he's getting hit to let it regen quicker, so.
So far, really good boxing match here in the
All right.
in this MMA fight. Ooh. Trials gets the rock.
And there it is. I think he's gonna make a point or try to prove a point. Like I don't need a striker. I could get you with a wrestler. In the stand up.
again, to remind everyone of the stakes of this fight, the winner of this fight will get a guaranteed MMA title shot.
Uh-oh, there's a rock right there. Ah, I thought he would have shot for a takedown. He had the stamina advantage.
Nice reversal by Karts. 35 seconds left in the first round. And Karts working that body, man. Good job.
It's really interesting to see Andre Bishop go for a takedown on Daniel Cormier.
Well, I think he Charles initiated. He got the take. He
Oh,
got the reversal.
okay. Oh, okay. My
Good
stream is
first
a little
round, man.
laggy.
Some moments.
Yeah,
between each other.
that was very, like I said, a nice mixed martial art round. Everything was in there. I think what Charles needs to do, he needs to start right off the bat with that. Ooh, letting them know with the hands. Level 5 boxing combos. Oh,
Oh, wow, there's... Here goes Daniel Cormier.
Karts
Takedown.
is comfortable no matter what, whoever he uses, because he has good ground game. So,
I was just about to say that. Like, maybe he's looking at it like, I know I'm the superior grappler to Trials, so I'm going to pick a striker, and I'm still going to out-grapple him if it gets to that, and then I'll obviously have the stable hands advantage as well.
There we go. He lets off.
ooh, let him know something, Karts. Wonton Chinaman. Panama Bay. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, good job by
Karts.
Trials to not give up on that takedown. Still landed it, even with that initial denial by Karts.
well, man, I feel that Karts is basically taking this right now. I mean, we got the control time, but we got to get some damage off. See how the
Right now,
both
neither of
staying
them
patient, basically waiting for.
is exactly what I was going to say.
Ah, got the denial.
oh,
right
and
there.
the elbows are...
Good job by Karts to deny that submission attempt right there from Trials.
1.5.
Charles is back in control.
Yeah, they both seem comfortable on the ground. Like, no one's taking unnecessary risks. They're just taking their time, just giving each other what the other person is, taking what the other person is giving them, and no one's just out there being desperate on the ground. I'll say that. No one looks desperate on the ground. They both look comfortable,
Right.
at least to me. But I'm a
Yeah, most
grappler, so
definitely.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, this is like how I was saying from that other fight, man. These guys' stamina's to an extent to you can only do so much standing up toward a point any little shot will freaking get you rocking. But him going up against a boxer, like we just seen right there from that replay, he can get knocked out next time that happens. So I think the rest of the next third round will mostly be on the ground if they can get it there and keep it there and play off of points and control time. If you don't, that's gonna happen.
Ooh, there we go.
Like I was saying,
That is it.
Yeah, that was
That is it.
nasty. That was nasty.
But man, Karts got it done, man. Good job by
That's
him.
the
And
title shot, man. He's
That's
up there, and
brilliant.
he's been
looked like it reconnected.
There you go.
Oh, back up. Yeah, not sure what happened. I don't know. OBS
It,
said it.
it might honestly be Discord or actually OBS. Yeah.
Yeah, but looks like we're back up. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this next fight. Let's go ahead and look at the lineup. So, like I was saying earlier, this co-main event, number 2 standing bank competitor Mayweather versus Portuguese Danny. Whoever wins this one, they get the next standing bang title shot. What do you all know about these two people, and what are you looking for in particular from either or?
Watch the pull counter from Portuguese Danny. He loves that, and he loves going to that body too. So he is very good and patient when it comes to that. And you said who's the other
Mayweather?
gentleman? Mayweather. Oh, another person from the war. Yeah, that guy. He fought for the championship the last season, so he's most definitely a good top competitor. He has good hands, nice mix-ups, good feints. It's going to be real competitive. I give the slight favor to Mayweather. I think he'll probably catch Portuguese Danny on a pull counter, rip to the body.
Yeah, Mayweather's striking is actually very, very good. I've fought both these guys. They're both really good, as you can see from their prestige levels and all the things they have. But still, I also give it to Mayweather. I believe he has a slight advantage when it comes to striking. I'm looking forward to see who actually does. It's a Holloway Aldo pick. Really interesting. There's going to be a lot of fireworks in this one.
Yeah, what is that, level 5 or level 4 freaking lead body hook with Aldo? Man.
Interior insides and shreds, man.
And your legs, man. He has a lot to worry about. As long as he just attacks the body and takes his time, he has the perk just like McGregor out the gates. So he won't lose too much stamina as long as he's at least hitting the block.
All right, there, Aldo's trying to work the body.
Danny also has some nice high kicks too. He sets him up pretty good.
What do y'all think a couple of these fights so far? In the USFC we have a rule: all title fights and all main events, you have to have opponent's HUD off. But a couple of these non-title fights here in this main card, they have chosen to keep the HUD off. Psychologically, does that really mean anything? Does it change your mindset in a fight if you do see the opponent's HUD or if you don't?
I mean, honestly, if you've been playing for a while, you kind of know how damage is done. Like, you know what shots to look out for and whatnot. I don't think it has a very big disadvantage. I believe if you keep HUD off, it actually oh wow, all of it go for it. But yeah, if you keep HUD off, it just kind of increases competitiveness, I believe.
And Mayweather is he's actually the previous standing bank champion here in the USFC, so he's very eager to get back to the top of the mountain. He's been wanting the rematch with Ungodly for a while, who is our current standing bank champion. So a lot on the line for him, a lot on the line for both of them. So, ooh, that was a dangerous spinning elbow right there from Mayweather.
Wow.
Man, if Aldo was taller and had a longer reach, that could have been very nasty.
Ooh, there we go with Mayweather. Just slip and wow.
Nice drop.
There we go. Mayweather's measuring this next shot.
Yeah, he's definitely he's whiffed a lot, so we can't see his stamina right now. So maybe he's thinking, you know what, let me conserve some stamina.
Stamina should be somewhere around Aldo's, honestly. Does he have a better gas tank than Aldo? I'm not exactly sure. I despise fighting all over.
Yeah, a lot of people consider Max Holloway a cheat code in the game. Ooh,
Oh wow!
as the round ends.
Oh my! Yeah, I just see what you're talking about. That was a very good kick. Took his wow. Honestly, if the round kept going, I believe that Mayweather actually would have that fighter.
Nice leg kick from Mayweather. Ooh,
Well,
looks like Portuguese maybe
there we go, Mayweather.
getting a little desperate now.
Yeah, those crazy shots are gonna cost him the fight. Yeah, you cannot throw wild punches or anything wild against Mayweather. Wow, there.
Yeah, that could have been very nasty had Mayweather landed in that situation just now.
This is.
Ooh,
That's nasty. Wow. Mayweather, he. There we go. He's absolutely taking it to
wow.
Portuguese
It's
standing
a
here.
wrap.
Goodness me.
It is a wrap. Congratulations to Mayweather, who will get that next
Yeah.
stand to bang title shot. I mean, he's
Yeah.
ranked number 2 for a reason.
Yeah, scary, scary fighter, Mayweather. You know, I gotta give it to him. His striking is really good. I mean, I don't know. People might say he used Holloway, but still, it gotta have some skill. He might just become the next champion.
Yeah, it looks like we lost Shogun. Not sure if he's gonna step back in. Not sure if it's technical difficulties on his end or he just had to bounce. But either way, man, let's talk about this main
Oh
event.
yes,
Man,
ungodly. Oh wow. Who do you have? In your honest opinion, who do you have for this fight?
I mean, to be quite frank, they fought twice already for the MMA title, and Jassim has won both of them. So, um, but with that said, interestingly enough, we released a poll in the Discord server asking who they thought was going to win, and more people actually chose Ungodly. Like, despite Jassim already beating him twice, people still think Ungodly is the better competitor and will get the job done this go round. So I wonder how Jassim feels about that. Like, this is a guy he's already taken care of on 2 separate occasions, yet he still is,
Yeah.
quote, the underdog. He's still looked at as the individual who has more to prove. So it's going to be interesting to see both of their thoughts going into it and how they, what adjustments they make to each other. They're not, obviously at this point, they're a little familiar with each other. What's your mindset when you're going into a third fight or fifth fight with a guy that you fought many times before?
I've been there. Actually, I've been there with some of the best in, like, these situations, man. Trilogy fights. The pressure varies based on where you are. Like, if you're on the losing side, and then you have a point to prove. But like you said, with Ungodly and Jassim, people still seem to think that you said Jassim was the better fighter, right?
Well, Jassim beat him twice, but people are still
Ungodly is the better right. Ungodly is the better fighter, and so even on the losing side, it's kind of a Conor McGregor effect. You know what I mean? Because people, even if you know that, oh yeah, whenever he fought Poirier, people were like, yeah, he's gonna get his ass handed to him, and he did, but people still favored Conor. I think that's what basically is. Um, Pressure wise, I don't know if people say that at this point, Ungodly is like the people's champion. So if people say you're ready, you have a lot more riding on you. But when it comes to Jassim, he has already proven that he can, you know, he can rock the boat and he can be the captain. He can run that shit. So
Yeah,
I guess we'll see today what happens.
yeah, and
Uh,
obviously, as you can see from the graphic, Ungodly has two straps. He's the current UGK and Standard Bank title holder here in the USFC. So if he wins this fight, he would be the first ever simultaneous triple champ here in the USFC. No one we've had like a couple other double champs here before, but no one has held all three titles at the same time. The only person to come
yeah.
close to that is Nightmare, who's held all three titles but not simultaneously. Um, he's the only guy to touch all three pieces of gold here. But Ungodly he has a chance to make some history, becoming the first ever simultaneous triple champ. And Jassim, if he wins and he gets the MMA title or he gets the UGK title, he'll be just the fourth double champ here in the USFC. So both guys going for history, man. I think they are ready. So let's go ahead and get it cracking with this main event, man. Let's
Absolutely.
go.
Let's get to it. Um, I do believe Ungodly has a little bit more pressure on him right now. Mm. But if I had to take my pick, I don't know. I'm actually not going to pick. So I'm just gonna enjoy this fight. This is gonna be a great one.
Yeah, right now they're in the lobby. As of right now, it's looking like it may be an Amanda Nunes mirror
Uh,
match, unless there they go. So all things are equal. Same
yep.
fighters, same everything. So any questions we have, they'll get answered here. There's no room
Absolutely.
for excuses or anything.
Yep. There's no one has an advantage in anything. It's complete head to head, toe to toe. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of leather swinging,
Yeah, I'm
and it's gonna
interested
be
to see.
precise leather
I
swinging.
want to see how Ungodly will start this fight off. He's lost to this guy twice in USFC competition. Will he come out swinging, or will he take a methodical, slower paced approach? Let's
I
see.
feel like it would be smarter for him to take a slow pace. I know he knows his opponent well, but he also has to know that his opponent knows him very well. So just see him here with the starting pressure.
Right now, it looks like Jassim is,
He's being backed up a little bit.
yeah,
He's being pushed
backing
against the
up,
cage.
maybe letting Ungodly throw some strikes and lower his gas tank.
Yeah, I believe he'll try to sneak in some body shots or feint a few leg kicks. Well, there it goes on Gottlieb with a leg kick.
And of course,
Now we'll switch over.
this is a title fight, so opponents' HUDs are hidden. But this is one of those fights. I like the rule of having the opponent's HUD hidden for title fights and main
Mm-hmm.
events. But in situations like
Absolutely.
this, I am interested in seeing, the stamina difference between the two, and how that plays out throughout the course of the fight.
Um, I feel like Ungodly. I don't know. I have not seen. I don't think he has landed a lot of body strikes on Jassim. Jassim has been up against the fence a few times, but if I were to say, I feel like he might have a stamina advantage, maybe just like a point or something, because Ungodly has been the aggressor throughout the fight. I would like to see a few more slips from Ungodly though. That would be. Oh wait a minute! I think we're having a little bit of an.
Yeah, it looks like. Oh well, why those guys reset? We'll head back to the commentary booth. Look like they lost connection. So
Oh.
luckily,
Oh wow.
it was only the first round, so not a lot of
Right.
damage took place. So they'll just go ahead and run it back and get situated. But from the little bit that it was only the first round, we didn't see much. No one landed any devastating strikes so far. I mean, did you see anything that you can like feed off of and say,
Uh,
if anyone had the advantage?
I believe that Ungodly mounted the pressure. I believe whenever this fight is reset, he's going to take, pick off right where he left off. He's gonna mount pressure. Um, that's what he does. I feel like he's a very technical pressure fighter. As for Jassim, he has to try to not get backed up to the cage. That is a very big, sorry, my bad, very bad place to be uh, when it comes to fighting ungodly. So I see Jassim is tapping in chat. Can we run it back? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure that's
Yeah,
what's happening right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not calling a disqualification or anything. It was
Yeah,
just the first
no.
round. We need to see the end of this fight, like, legitimately. So
Yeah,
just
we
run it back.
have to.
It was only the first round, so yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Jassim and Godley, they're gonna get their invites in, and then we're gonna run this fight back.
Yeah, we need to see a proper ending to that one.
Right. I do plan to come back, get a little bit more active on when it comes to fights. So you guys might be seeing me inside the octagon here soon.
I mean, you did just whip my ass not long ago.
Yeah, I was man. I wish my last season streak was still going. I was 7-0. It was really fun. Um, that's when I came in here, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back on the top again, or getting back to the top, rather. Let's see how it goes. But right now, it's looking scary with guys like Ungodly and Jassim, running the rankings. It's looking scary. They put me on my ass.
Yeah,
so
for a while we did have Samurai Robin in the server, and he was running things, but he decided to leave the USFC, and I think now he's strictly maybe focusing only on the ESFL. So good luck to him, whatever he has going on. But
oh yeah, absolutely. He's a great he's a great dude. I had I fought him before, and he's sober, okay, dude. So best of luck to him. ESFL is a very competitive place. I've had I think I fought on 2 of their UFL cards and 1 ESFL card back in UFC 3 days. It was fun. So as we wait here for Jassim and Ungodly to resume.
Yeah, I think Ungodly sent that invite. We're just waiting for him to get everything situated.
Absolutely, yeah.
So hopefully not much longer. Yeah, if you're joining us, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, wherever, hope you've enjoyed the fight so far. Go ahead, subscribe, like, do whatever you got to do. Help us get them numbers up, man. We really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot. So drop comments, likes, whatever you got to do, man. Show us some love. Definitely appreciate it.
All right, Jassim has posted he's coming back on now. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're good. I was actually going to give the floor to you, like, while we have this break. Is there anything you want to plug or promote, anything you got going on? I know you said you may be coming back and competing more, but other than that, you got a channel you want to plug or anything going on?
Hey, I have my YouTube channel. It's The Whiskey Lad, as you can see right here. You guys can go check it out. That's where I usually upload my fights and stuff. I recently I have my orientation this morning for my new job, as you know. That's why I was telling you about the whole commentary thing, but confirmed that I was going to join. So, I've just been a little busy here and there, so I don't get to stream all that much, but most of my fights are on there. I've there's some really high level fights on there. So if anybody want to tell me, give me some advice or stuff, go look at the fights, just study my style so you can whoop my ass better next time. Go ahead. Do that. That's as much as far as coming back is concerned. I don't know. I'm looking forward to who my next opponent is going to be. I don't really have anyone specific in mind. So if anyone wants to call me out, that's up to them. I'll fight anybody.
What division do you prefer? Do you prefer the MMA, or do you prefer stand-up bang?
Well, it depends. Whenever I was playing UFC 3, I was a very heavy striker. I was barely a wrestler, but now I have kind of sharpened my wrestling game a lot to the point where I am a wrestler with decent striking. It's kind of changed pace, so I prefer MMA to stand and bang, but I'll go stand and bang too. I see Rogue Kings actually is saying face me, stand and bang. I mean, sure. I might as well give myself a chance at a stand and bang fight. So if my next fight, I accept Rogue Kings, I'll fight you for stand and bang.
And I think Jassim still isn't sure. Yes, Jassim. I think Ungodly sent you an invite. Jassim seems like he's still asking if they're running it back or not.
Oh,
So if he can hear us, yes. If there's anybody in the chat, let him know. Yes, he can run it back. Ungodly has already sent
yeah,
invite.
yeah. Just saying, you can put an invite, bro.
Yeah, I think Ungodly is about to resend it, perhaps.
Yeah, more.
We need to see that one, man.
Oh yeah, we have to get a decision. But yeah, Big Papa or Rome Kings, whatever your thing is, I accept your fight. I accept your offer. So now it's up to USFC to make that up for a stand and back fight. As far as MMA is concerned, my main focus is, however, the MMA division. So I'm not even sure what my ranking is right now. I gotta look at all that, and I'll take any opponent. So whoever in my way, I'll fight.
And I think they are back up. So let's go ahead and transition back. Fight. All right, here we go. Looks like they're choosing the same competitors. No surprise there.
It's gonna be the battle of the Amandas.
And I think the actual did the actual UFC card start like at 3 Eastern? Is it coming up like pretty much right after we end this for the most part? There's there's a card every week now.
Yeah, we got fights. It's 5. We got fights every weekend. I love fucking Saturdays.
All right, here we go. Hopefully there's no issues with connection or anything.
Here we go. Once again, we will settle the score between Jassim and Gottlieb. I'm really interested to see what adjustments Jassim makes from his experience from that first fight, or the fight that unfortunately lost connection. We see here on Gottlieb's mounting pressure early on, throwing shots. Gottlieb here. I might be a little behind on the stream, but I'll try to be as accurate as I can here.
Is so when you join the through the Discord voice, is it still looking laggy? The screen share that I got going there?
Yeah, it's a little bit. It just like the frame rate's dropping.
Gotcha. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you Ungodly's actual
stream link here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be perfect.
And we did get a drop from Ungodly.
Oh, all right.
All right, so yeah, I just sent you that in the DM, so now you have his stream link.
There we go. All right. Yep. All right, Ungodly. Ungodly's still mounting a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he's angry, man. He wants to get those. Like I said, this guy beat him twice, man. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I've seen Ungodly in the top 10 rankings, so I know he holds it. He has a chip on his shoulder. And to be beaten twice, and on the third fight, when everyone believes that you are the better fighter. Ooh, wow. He might prove his point here.
Yeah, he only has 3 losses this season. 2 of them from Jassim, and I think the third one was from Samurai Robin when they fought before Samurai left, of course.
Ooh. He is taking it to Jassim here. I'm liking what I see from Ungodly. He has really... And again, you have to question the stamina of these fighters because so many punches are being thrown.
Yeah. Ooh. Man, 30 seconds. This is a lot of time. I mean, with these rocks.
Oh, yeah. You can... We did see Justine slip there. So if you can use his slip counters, maybe...
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That could have been that was nasty.
That could have been dirty. That could have been the end.
I know Ungodly thought he had it right there. I
Oh,
thought it was
yeah.
about to be over. Definitely that first round. I mean, there's no question that goes to Ungodly. Man, but Ken just
that round.
Regroup, make the necessary adjustments coming in the second round. Man.
Yeah, this has been constant pressure from Ungodly. He has... Now, round 2.
Yeah, at this point, I'm wondering how Jassim's block is looking because, you know, he's not doing... I mean, he did sway some in that first round, but not a lot. A lot of those shots where he was blocking, but can't take too much block damage.
Jassim right now has to... I think he will, honestly, focus a little bit on Ungodly's body health. Oh, Ungodly has knocked out Jassim.
The first ever USFC triple champ. Ungodly War. Who's going to stop this guy?
I don't know. I want to fight him though. I want to see what this is about. I like what I see. It's absolutely amazing. Congratulations to Ungodly War.
Man, Jassim ducked right
Tremendous
into that
effort.
cut.
Good evening, guys.
Oh, it looks like we got Kai Films joining us
I'm sorry. I want to apologize for being so extremely late. Nowhere near professional, but I was distracted by my own video. But am I too late or still going to fight?
Yeah, we just wrapped up the main event. Ungodly War knocked out Jassim in the second round.
Yep, that was a tremendous fight.
Damn, I gotta watch the fight.
You know, I wish we could have had Ungodly. Could have talked to Ungodly just now. I really want to know what he has to say. This is.
You know what I mean? Let's see if he's down for a post-fight interview. I mean, why not? He's the first ever triple champ. Let's hear from him. So
yeah, he's holding. He is running USFC. He's on the top.
So Ungodly, if you're listening, I'm sure you still are. I'm about to give you the commentator role so you can hop into the voice chat if you choose to. If not, it's all good, man.
Yeah, he showed us what he's made out of, and that's pure fucking, I don't know, anarchy. That was a great fight. That was a very good performance.
Let me shoot him a message and see if he's down for the interview. We kind of putting him on the spot like that, so my bad.
I honestly feel that's something we should start doing. You know, give the fighters a little bit more, like guys like Ungodly. You know, he has a whole Twitch channel. These guys are.
He joined.
I think we have Ungodly here.
Are we speaking to the triple champ? How are you, sir?
Hello. Is this working?
Oh, champion. How's it going, brother?
Good. How are you guys?
Great, man.
Hey, just making, man. That was amazing.
First off, talk about the mindset going into that fight. This is a guy who beat you twice already in this league. We know you wanted to run it back with him. What was the mindset, though, going into it? Do you feel like he was in your head? Do you feel like he had your number? Were you nervous or anything going into this third one?
Yeah, I was definitely nervous, but once I got the weight pick, I knew I was going to go women's because most people don't like women's and they're not ready for it. And so I knew that kind of would play to my advantage. And so I felt good going into it, to be honest.
Yeah, and just to clear things up so people understand what he's saying, you know, this was a title for title. So it was an MMA fight for the MMA title, but it was also for the UGK title. And as the UGK champion, Ungodly was able to choose what weight the fight took place at. Obviously, it was going to be MMA rules, but he could have picked heavyweight, he could have picked any weight he wanted, and he chose to go at that weight. So you were saying like you had that up your sleeve the whole time and you knew that was what you were going to do?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually very smart. I don't care what people have to say. If you know you have, if you have an advantage, you're holding 3 titles now. Obviously, you get to make the decision. So I have to ask you, what now? You've pretty much won everything.
Yeah,
Set your eyes
just
on. So
keep defending and keep doing my thing and keep beating these doubters because they keep calling me out. So I'll keep beating them.
hey, you are the people's champion. That's what everyone says. Everyone, they said you were the better fighter and you proved it. So congratulations once again, Ungodly, for.
Thank you, mad respect.
We'll see.
Appreciate that.
I do got to ask this though. You know, for the immediate future, we do know what direction you're going. Because the co-main event and then the fight before that, those were guaranteed like title shot fights. So you know your next stand and bang title fight is going to be against Mayweather again, and you know your next MMA championship fight will be against Carter. Like, what are your thoughts on those two individuals as potential competitors next?
Yeah, Mayweather's always a good fight. I mean, we always spar together. He's in my camp. We're always fighting, having a good time. Cards I don't know too much about, but I'm sure he'll bring a good fight, and I'll be ready for him.
And what do you have to say about being the first ever simultaneous triple champ here in the USFC? First guy to do it. I mean, what are your thoughts? Was this a goal once you saw you're able to get it? Where you like, up, got to get that, got to check that off the resume and everything like that?
Yeah, definitely. Once I got the UGK belt, and I realized I could fight Jassim again, I was like, I have to do it, and I got to be the first to do it, and it feels pretty damn good, to be honest.
Well, anything else you want to say to the competition, to the viewers? I mean, the floor is yours, triple champ, man. You know, after that, I got nothing else unless you got anything to ask, Whiskey.
Nothing more, man. You're a really good fighter. Hopefully, as I come back, I'll get to fight you on a USFC card.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
and that's something I'm looking forward to. I like the way you fight. You're not really a cheesy fighter. You're not really, you're not a toxic fighter. I think you're up in the ranks too, in the world rankings. I think you're amongst the top 100 right now.
Yeah,
So
usually I am. Yep.
yep, looking forward to fight you, and congratulations again, man. Well done. Well fought.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate that, man. Respect.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Good fight. And good luck with your next few fights here, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for always putting in good fights, good events, and yeah, man, running a good league. You do the best.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, man. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Thanks for having me on.
Yep. All right,
All right, man.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Like, man,
Good
what a
stuff.
card. Some great action. As
That
always
was-
here in the USFC. Any lasting words you got, man? I'm a little lost for words. I usually have nothing to say. I don't know what to say at this point, man.
I hope everybody enjoyed this card. This is my first time in the commentary booth, but I know how much work the people, in the back put in to make these cards, available, go live. Hopefully, we'll be able to go hold more live events like this. We appreciate the support on, platforms. That's about it. And like I said, I'm looking forward to come back. So if you want to whip my ass, if anybody here wants to whip my ass, call me out, or I'll just wait. I'll just wait for the MMA gods or the UFC 4 gods to set it up for me, and that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the card.
Yeah, sounds good, man. I don't have anything else. So with that, we will see you all next month in December for the next live card. And other than that, we will still be holding our weekly stand-up mega MMA cards. So if you're not a part of our Discord server and you want to get in on the action, go ahead and make sure you join so you can be on the weekly non-live cards, and then maybe you can get up in the ranks and make it to a live card main card slot. So until then, we'll see you all next time, and everyone be safe, have a good one, and enjoy the rest